Hello, I'm Marja, and I work here at the Defiance Public Library System in the Children's Department. I'd like to share with you some of the new juvenile nonfiction titles which are now available to you with your library card.
This month, we have several new fan favorite titles, beginning with Pokemon Visual Companion, written by Simca Whitehill, Lawrence Neves, Catherine Fang, Chris Silvestri, and Glenn Dakin. From epic battles to Ash's journey, fans of Pokemon will not be disappointed in this book. Read about legendary and mythical Pokemon, meet Ash's friends and travel companions, explore each region from Kanto to Alola. This book is bursting with Pokemon facts from the most basic to the most advanced. Pokemon enthusiasts will want to get their hands on this title. Fans of unicorns will want to check out For Unicorn Lovers Only, History, Mythology, Facts, and More, written by Penelope Gwynn, illustrated by Katie O'Neill. For the most comprehensive book of information about one of the most fascinating mythical creatures in the world, look no further. This book includes an extensive compendium of material about unicorns, including their history, then and now, the legends behind them, and their relatives. Did you know they are related to hippocampi and mermaids? To read all you ever wanted to know about unicorns, and even how to unicorn your life, check out this title. For dinosaur fans, we have two new titles. Firstly, Dinosaurs Are Not Extinct, Real Facts About Real Dinosaurs, written and illustrated by Drew Shineman. If you're looking for a quick read with the basic facts about how the dinosaurs evolved into birds, this is a perfect choice. The book is told in picture book format with various cute cartoon dinosaur characters chiming in with comical quips displayed in speech bubbles. At the back, there is a graphic, detailed timeline to clearly demonstrate the history of the dinosaur to bird transformation. If you are excited about that last title, you may also want to take a look at this one, Dinosaurs, Fact and Fable by Seymour Simon. This title begins by explaining what a paleontologist is, what dinosaurs are, and what dinosaur fossils are. From there, it details historical discoveries and the time periods dinosaurs roamed the earth, where and how long they lived, along with information about how they got their names, how fast they run, what color they are, the biggest and the smallest, how many different kinds there were, and more. There is also a Dinosaurs section focusing on some of the most well-known dinosaurs, like the Tyrannosaurus rex and the Stegosaurus. The book concludes by discussing the two main theories of dinosaur extinction and if birds today truly are modern-day dinosaurs. Of course, when we think about dinosaurs, paleontologists aren't the only ones discovering and learning about them. Archeologists play a big role as well. Accidental Archaeologist, True Stories of Unexpected Discoveries, written by Sarah Albee, illustrated by Nathan Hackett, tells some of the stories of unintentional yet remarkable discoveries. Maybe there's a dinosaur skeleton in your backyard, or an ancient burial ground. Think that can't happen? You might think twice after reading this book. Some of the most spectacular discoveries have been made, not by archaeologists, but accidentally by people just like you. Read about the famous king found under a parking lot, or New York City's hidden African burial ground, or a cowboy who found an ancient skeleton. This title focuses mainly on some great stories of discovery. However, those stories are followed by information about archaeology and archaeologists, a how-to for amateur archaeologists, and a compilation of suggested further reading and places to visit in person and/or virtually. A great read for budding archaeologists or anyone looking for an adventurous true-life event story. Speaking of accidents, Even more fantastic failures, true stories of people who changed the world by falling down first, written by Luke Reynolds, is chock full of stories about accidents. Names highlighted in this book include Barack Obama, John Cena, Beyonce Knowles, Greta Thunberg, even Joan of Arc and Socrates, just to name a few. Sometimes things don't turn out as expected, but it doesn't make the attempt meaningless. Sometimes failures must occur in order to discover what actually works. This book details the mistakes, struggles, and rejections many well-known people have faced, ultimately finding success and triumph for their efforts in the end. If curiosity was not piqued from the last title, perhaps the Spies in this one will heighten your interest. Surprising Spies, Unexpected Heroes of World War II, written by Karen Gray Ruel. Every spy has to have a cover, right? Well, this book calls out some of the most extraordinary Allied spy covers you can imagine. There were spies acting as magicians, storytellers, professional dancers and baseball players, even princesses, and more. That's right, they all pretended to do those things while at the same time doing things like parachuting into enemy territory, gathering secret enemy information, and transmitting it to Allied sources. Basically, risking their lives to help create a better world. Read this book to share in the experiences and honor the sacrifices of some of World War II's greatest heroes. Another new title which bears specific importance to our time of online media is Breaking the News: What's Real, What's Not, and Why the Difference Matters, written by Robin Terry Brown. If you are lost at figuring out which news is real and which news is fake, or how it all even started, this is a terrific book to read. It starts by giving the reader a baseline for what journalism is and the history of news. Then it progresses to how the news is created and freedom of speech. From there, the book describes propaganda and hoaxes in media, then and now, as well as how to figure out the truth. Finally, a short chapter about the future of news is followed by a timeline, more resources for reference, and a glossary. Finally, for those of you who love a good fable, you can't beat those of Aesop. Aesops Fables by Susie Brooks and Amanda Enright. In this anthology, you will find some classic favorites, like The Tortoise and the Hare, The Lion and the Mouse, and The Grasshopper and the Ant. You will also find some lesser-known tales, such as The Fox and the Crow, The Frog and the Ox, and The Fox and the Grapes. Every story included clearly shares its simple moral at the end. This book is sure to delight story lovers everywhere.
Those are the highlights for Juvenile Nonfiction this month. I promise you there are many, many more new titles that we have at the Defiance Public Library System that I didn't mention here. So if none of these sound interesting to you, check out our website at www.defiancelibrary.org or visit us soon and let us help you find something that does.